Yo, what's up? Hi, hi. The baby penguins, as always, lined up, lined up right there. All right. Okay, I'm good. I'm very bloated from the dinner. The dinner was super, super filling. I feel yes, like I'm round. I feel like I can roll down a hill very fast and very efficiently without any other friction. That is how I feel right now. How about you? Feeling good? You feeling good? Very nice, very nice, very nice. Eating pasta. Oh, I also ate pasta. Very nice. All right, I say we get started. Today is going to be a very short stream. Why, you ask? Not just because I have to go to bed at a decent time, also because we're just going to beat it. We're just going to beat getting over it so fast, so quickly that the stream will be over in no time. And we can all rest in our beds at a decent time. Doesn't that sound like a lovely, 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 lovely plan? I think so. I think so. And so, without further ado, let's get going. If I can find the game. Okay. Of course, we'll put on the cinematic music again. I think maybe even from the beginning. How are you feeling about it? You want some cinematic music already? Cinematic music. Okay, let's bloop. Switch screen if it will show. Hello? Hello? Will it show? Hello? 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 Hello, please? Hello? Oh, we of course also need the timer. We almost forget about that. We cannot forget about that. Oh. Why does it look different now? How can I make it small again? This is where we ended, right? Is it not? No, no shot we ended at this. I'm struggling. Give me a sec. Let's just yeah, it was like at least 4 hours, right? Okay. I just saved it wrong. So we edit, and then we need to go to the Twitch VOD. So let me just see what the Twitch VOD is saying. Where is it? Where is it? It's this one. See what I can do. Oh, where I feel like there should be an easier way to do this. We made a lot of progress. Okay, let's say 4 hours. Let's say 4, 10, 50. Not exact. It's not exactly, but I think it is close enough. Close enough. Is it on the screen for you? Should be. Should be. Is it not? Where? Oh no, because I moved it like a dumb idiot that I am. No! No, I messed up my entire scene. What is this? What is this? No, that is the notification. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. Live splits. Huh? Huh? I don't know what is going on. Can I center to screen? Okay. Very nice. There we go. There. Silly. No. I'm just a noob at this whole streaming stuff. There we go. There we go. So I almost pressed new game. We don't want a new game. I forgot. As always, we of course have our instant coffee. Very hot. Very hot. Yeah, let's get going. And then, oh, we're back in the hole. Wait, let's put on the music. Put on the music. Cinematic song. Is it loud enough? Should louder? Louder? Is it loud enough? What you think? Good for now? Okay. Let me know if it changes, of course. Here we go. The start of the new game. The new day, I mean. I have to get used to this again. Whoa. Whoa, this feels so scary. Whoa. It feels so sensitive. Bald Botman. Okay, not like that. It feels so sensitive. Maybe it's because I haven't played in a couple days. He can be Bald Biryani Potman. Sure, if you want. Whoa! I don't. Sometimes the boost is so much more powerful, like, but I don't know how to. Yeah, okay, not like that. Not like that. Get better, bro. I agree. I agree. It is clearly a skill issue. That was close. That was close. I feel like there is some momentum here, right? There's some momentum. So what if we from here very slowly like that. That was very close. So what if we sit down? We sit down. That was less close. That was less close, but it's still okay. Ah! Almost. Almost. Scream counts. I mean, you can count if you want. I need to focus. I cannot count my screams. Okay. Not like that. Your full-time job to count my screens? Screens? Okay. And the amount of times I say okay, of course. I noticed that I already started. It's so impressive how incredible some of these people are at this game. Like how? Okay, I feel like the momentum thing is not working. Unless... Nope. Oh. 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 Nope. Okay, here we go again. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Ah! Ah! Not a great start to the stream. But okay. We overcome these difficulties. With ease. Not with ease. This is a small setback for man, but a very big for me. No, no, no. Okay. That's good. At least not back to orange. That is the only thing that matters to me. Going back to orange, that is my nightmare. I bet it's really stinky inside the pot. Yes. Stinky like you. What? Oh, I forgot to activate the timer. Oh well, we're at negative anyways. Oops. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. It's only cheating if you snitch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for not snitching. Snitching on no one else. And And let's be honest here, when I edit, I can just remove all of this. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. I'm so scared that I'll go back to orange. That is terrifying. The prospect of that is absolutely horrendous. We rise above Orange Town indeed. With this amazing music. Oh. How did I do this? How did I do this last stream? Alright, I really don't know. Like this. Not like that. Maybe a few minutes practice? Yeah. Exactly. Just like Orange Town. I believe. I'm still in the phase of the stream that I believe. I believe that we can get past this. Here we go. Another try. That was closer. That was closer. Definitely closer. We fly. Doesn't this sound like How I Met Your... No, How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack? Kind of. Like it would belong there. Doesn't it? It feels so epic and flying. Hey, for How to Train Your Dragon 5 or something? 4? Hey, just hire me to find your music. 5? Really? Oh. How many How to Train Your Dragons are there? Oh, you were laughing at me? Rude. Okay. It is very terrifying to keep landing there. Music still okay? Good. All right. It's okay. We rise above. We rise above every single time. Different sounding vibe. Yes, more training arc vibe. Okay, that is a shame. It feels like our biryani pot man has gone through years and years of this. Yeah. He's been through years of struggle, endless training and hardship. But he won't let that get him down. Okay, that doesn't work. I cannot hold on there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I need to turn down the music for me a little bit. So give me a sec. And then I'll increase the desktop audio. Can you hear like this? Did it change a lot for you? But can you hear it well? Should I increase the volume? Okay. Then here we go again. Back to where we were. This is still the period where we cannot get tilted. The night is still young. We shall still prevail. Dreams have not been crushed yet. I hope so. But at least here we're not falling down all the way every single time. This is just trying the same jump over and over again, right? So it's already not as bad. It's already not as bad. It's still pretty bad though, let's be honest. It's still annoying. I'd rather be a bit further, like in the hole where we started this stream instead of further back than we started. Yeah. Yeah. Still not as bad. It could be worse. Could be much worse. Oh, that was a lot weaker than I thought. I saw this video about getting over it techniques, and I don't know how to do those techniques. I'm already happy that I figured this, or that I knew about this, like the jumping up, because without it, it would be a lot more difficult. It's like pull pogo or something like that. Is like this, that you jump up like that. But then there's also a pogo with a little jump in front of it or something, so you can soar higher. But I have no clue how to do that. I feel like I cannot move my hammer fast enough. It's crazy how fast these people can move their hammer around. Like they have full hammer control. Okay, that was close. Keyword yet. I'm not sure that I'll learn those techniques within 100 hours. Can you hear music? This is quite a soft song. Okay, good. That is very good. That's a shame. Yeah. Yeah. And we try again. For the 100th time. And we fail again. For the 100th time. But it's okay. Because we wanted to jump from there. Or maybe not. We want to jump from here. We try again. That was the weakest jump I have ever seen. It's a shame. Yeah, I did do this part pretty quickly last time. But I cannot seem to do it anymore. My break was too long. I lost. Oh. Oh. There we go. Get away, hat. Get away, stupid hat. There we go. We're back where we began. Oh, that was close. That was close. That was so close. Maybe I should have been a bit calmer with it. I should have just hung instead of trying to pull myself up immediately. Nope. And we place ourselves down right here very calmly. Almost serene. That is in no shot fast enough. I feel like I really feel like I need momentum here, because otherwise that happens. Ah. It would have been mega smooth though. It would have been a dream. to have that much progress in one go. And then we could immediately finish the game in one go after that, I believe. Now that is just a dream, of course, but we can dream. Dreaming is allowed. Dreaming is allowed in this chat, in this stream. Because without dreams, can you ever truly achieve something? Aren't dreams what keeps us going in life? A sort of intrinsic motivation that goes beyond everything else. An overarching goal to boost every little decision you make, every little experience you have. Working towards that one dream. There you have my first inspirational speech. Of this stream, many will follow. Not all as good. But it's about trying. Oh! Oh, I ruined that. I'm a very inspiring guy, what can I say? No, 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 no. Okay. But this song is also very inspiring, not just me. We have a tandem going on here. I feel like this is a more hopeful strategy, like just now, that we can somehow boost all the way up here. Right? Something like this. Okay, that was not the answer. You guys go hand in hand? Yeah, we hold hands all the time. Music and me. Got you there. I believe! I still believe, but not in that one. The music wasn't right. Also not that time. Whoa! That scared me again. I believe I can fly. Fly. A song by a cancelled man. Right? It is right. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I'm not throwing out false accusations. That would be bad. That would be very bad. Okay. Okay. Almost. We try again. Never back down. Never. Oh. Maybe I should have backed down out of that one. Never back down. Why? Why am I so weak? Yeah. I was stuck in my own chair. That's part of it. Maybe I should start clicking again. Never back down, never what? So weak. So weak. Very calm. Very calm. Oh, that was close. That was close. Calm and collected queen. Yes, that's me. Question mark. Okay. We need momentum again. No! That was not momentum. We try again. Close. It's a hopeful music. Oh, not bad, not bad. No! I should have just calmed down. No! I should have just calmed down. I'm gonna say that every single time, so it seems like you're stuck in an infinite time loop. How about that? Why you do that to me? Because I can. Isn't it fun? What would you do in an infinite time loop? Would you despair? Or would you be happy about it? I'm glad. I'm glad you like hearing me. It would be very bad if you didn't. Another reason why I really want to finish this game today, ideally, is so I can actually make the video for it. Because that would be very nice. Okay, what if your time loop is just tomorrow? It's a random day. Well, actually, let's say today. The time loop is today. So just any random day. And you can, it's like Groundhog Day. The movie that you haven't watched. Yeah, you have your memories. But you're the only one that has memories of the time loop. Okay, and let's adjust it. You cannot share it with anyone either. No? We can scratch that rule. But it needs to be a bit sad. It needs to be a bit sad. You would go crazy? Yeah, they all do. We should watch Groundhog Day. Because you haven't watched it. Okay. Let's change the rules. You can share it with other people. And they might believe you. But they will forget every single time. Of course. Because they cannot join. They cannot join the time loop. But what would you do? What would you do? Yeah, unlucky. But then at least you can voice it to someone, right? Then at least you can... And you can learn throughout the loops on how to convince them. So then next time, it might be a bit faster. And then you can eventually convince. I mean, the person who you would want to convince is me, probably. But in a day, they won't achieve that in a day. Then you just say, okay, good luck. We'll go tomorrow. Right? There's so many opportunities. You can just say, you can just get out of things by saying, oh, tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And then you never have to do that. Things you're too scared normally? Like what? Like what? And what is stopping you now? Oh, like oh, or what if social interaction? Very scary. Very scary. You want to know today's fact? And then we'll go back to the time loop. Today's fact was that Today's fact was that trees have a more active social life than me. Did you know that trees in a forest can communicate with each other? Supposedly, there's a hidden network of fungi connecting the different roots. Connecting the different roots of the trees, and they can not only share nutrients with each other, but also signals of distress. For example, when there are insects, whether there's a climate change or a disease going around. And in that way, they can communicate with each other. They have more contact with each other than I do with other human beings, probably. Oh, I see you already knew that. Hello. How you? Oh. Sorry for repeating the fact then. I will never get past this area. Okay. I'm glad. Welcome. I'm struggling with this game. I'm still trying to beat it for the first time. It has been 4.5 hours spread out across multiple streams. I had high hopes at the beginning that I would finish this stream, but alas, it is not looking that good with how long I've been stuck at this one spot. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And so we were mostly talking about trees and how they communicate with each other. Spectacular talk. Spectacular facts. Spectacular stream. Whoa! I just don't understand. How did I got past it so fast last stream? Past this, right? Did I not? Did I not? But what is going on now? What is going on now? It is currently very much... Where is it? Emotional damage. That is how I feel already, and it hasn't even been that long. Did it take a bit of last time? I feel like... Oh! Sad. I thought last time I sped past... I cannot speak. Speech impediment. I feel like last time I got a couple goes at least at the next part, at the floating rocks. Yeah. Goldfish. We both goldfish. Big struggles. Huh. We try again. And we try again, and we keep trying. I almost fell back to the other part. That is not what we want. We don't want that. I should look into why goldfish get that bad rep, even though their memory is not as bad as people say. Sure, I can look at that tomorrow. That's a fun fact for tomorrow, or fun thing to learn about tomorrow. Wah! Ah! Yeah, I know you like goldfish. I know you're on their side. You're an ally to goldfish. Goldfish supremacy? I thought it was Martin supremacy. Pick one, pick one, pick one, pick one, pick one. You have to pick one. That too? Goldfish is number 2? I'm glad. I'm glad. Glad to hear that. Forever stuck. Hey, at least I'm not making you suffer through this without music, right? At least there's some entertainment. But I want the announcer so I can stop yapping. So I can take a break from opening my mouth over and over again. Because occasionally my mouth gets dry. And occasionally I run out of things to yap about. So then, what am I supposed to do? Okay, but let's go back to what would you do if you were stuck in a time loop? What I would do? I would get very good at playing the piano, because currently this thing has not been opened a lot. It's kind of like the guy in Groundhog Day also did that. And then I get super good at playing the guitar, and then I get super good at speaking languages. It's just an infinite learning glitch. There's no point in actually doing stuff like working or working on relationships, so you just have to work on your hard skills, I think. Right? Oh, that sounds like such a corporate answer. Hey, you gotta work on your hard skills. But what if, or your soft skills, of course, and procrastinate? What if you can keep saying I can do it tomorrow and procrastinate? That's fine. That's fine, because there will every single time be a tomorrow that is exactly the same. So it's okay if sometimes you procrastinate. It's not bad. And as my thesis also discussed, sometimes procrastination is not bad. Procrastination can foster creativity as long as you don't let it get you down, basically. As long as the procrastination isn't hindering you in your daily life through stress or other things. But then you don't face the consequences, so then you can just keep doing nothing. Yeah, sure. That is true. But don't you think you will eventually get bored? Because you can only watch so many movies. You can only watch so many TV shows before it just becomes one giant blob. I think. Right? I would get bored. Well, actually, that's not true. Just let me play Civilization or something over and over again. Or TFT. Or any one of those games. And I'll be set for at least 100 hours. Very dangerous. Or FIFA. Very dangerous. So many summers lost. So many summers that I could do things. All lost to the abyss. It's so sad. We have this beautiful inspirational music, which was meant for the next parts, but we haven't made any progress today. But, we'll get there. We'll get there. We've only been, streaming for an hour? Oh, not even right. 50 minutes. Have we been here for 50 minutes? We have been here for 50 minutes. Because I started at 9:50, right? Okay, and then the introduction took like 10 minutes. So, but for 40 minutes, I've been doing this. That is crazy. That is crazy and embarrassing. That is very sad, actually. I don't know if that motivates me or demotivates me. Yeah, you keep calling me little, but I feel like you're mega small. Okay. We gotta focus on the hammer. I feel the hammer in my veins. I feel it in my veins. But what is something you would love to learn during a time loop? Like when you have all the time in the world. What would guitar probably, right? I think you're like 5'3". Guitar and paint, good ones. Skills that stay with you after the time loop. Bob Ross tutorials, but your paintings do disappear every single time. So that is quite sad, right? I feel like with painting it will hurt every single time that the loop is reset because you just lose your painting that you made every single time. Don't you think? Don't you think? How do you feel about that? Yeah. If it was an original painting, then definitely it would be very sad. Okay, then Bob Ross makes sense. You can always make it again. Almost exactly how it used to be. But what if you then start just painting the Mona Lisa and stuff? You go for the classics. You start a life of forgery. You start plagiarizing. I cannot get past this. This is victory music, yet it doesn't feel so victorious. Unless on the beat drop, I was too fast for the beat drop. Buzz your hair or try a crazy color. Yeah, that's a good idea. I would go full punk mohawk. Let's go. Oh! Okay, that's sad. How does that happen? I don't understand how that sometimes happens. Would I shave off eyebrows? Yeah. I would even do that for like a forfeit on stream. I have no job. I have nowhere to go. And then the rest of my life I wear a beanie until they grow back. And let's be honest, my monobrow, my unibrow grows back mega fast. So I don't have to worry about it. In like 2 days it will be back. Yeah. I don't have to worry with how fast my eyebrow hair likes to expand itself on my face. It's very unfortunate for daily life. Because it does look a bit silly. Mine, at least. I'm not saying that for other people it looks silly, but for me, it looks quite silly on me, I think. But that is because you are your own harshest critic. But yeah, I will do that for a forfeit eventually. Once I have the Wheel of Fortune, you know how I want a Wheel of Fortune, but it doesn't fit in my current room. And then I can spin it on stream for if I don't, for example, finish getting over it in a specific time. Then I lose, and then I have to pay the price for eternity. What would be other forfeits? I mean, Ghost Pepper. That would be terrible. But I said this before that I would also shave head. can't believe we've done an hour of this. That is very embarrassing. Hit with a pie or something like that? Yeah, I guess. Like a shaving cream slap. My cousin has slapped me before with shaving cream. The youngest, you know. I won't say his name, but you know. And I've also slapped him with shaving cream. You see, the problem with ice water being dunked on me is like, how would that happen in my bedroom? I feel like that is very dangerous with all the electronics here. Unless we then move the camera, yeah, outside. It needs to be a mobile camera, something that my webcam here is not. It is not a mobile camera. Cannot be moved because it's a webcam. Its place is just on my screen. Does this ever get better? Is what I'm wondering. What if I just keep trying it like this? I just keep hacking. I just keep hacking at it. Okay, I'm getting higher. I'm just making big circles until it finally hits. I'm because the pogo jumping was not going anywhere. Just draw big circles, big circles, big circles, big circles. Oh. What is that? Is that a dog? A Shiba? A yapping Shiba? It's me? Yeah. I do be yapping. But at least I'm yapping to you again. Like always. Yeah. No. Rocky in the movie. What was the movie called again? And that was the rock spider, right? Project Hail Mary. But it was a nice movie. Would you recommend? I just want to get past. I at least want to attempt getting further in life. I mean, there's a big chance that I'll never watch it because I don't really watch movies alone. Okay. Sure. If you don't mind watching it again. I'm losing my mind again. How nice for the video as well that then after my nice introduction about how this is gonna be a short stream, there's just an hour an hour of this. That would be funny. That would be funny. So I started my yeast, or not my yeast, my sour bread starter today. Because I have to do that. Which is a bit unfortunate. Because I want it to be done tomorrow so I can edit the entire week. But I guess that is not happening because I still have to make that garlic bread with the 142 garlic pieces. Yes. Yes, I have to wait 7 days before it's like alive and it can actually be used for sourdough bread. And I couldn't really find a place to buy it, which is a bit unfortunate. Because that would have been very nice if I could just buy it at like at the supermarket. But I don't think they sell fermenting things. Fun new experience, yeah. But it is a bit unfortunate for the planning since next week already, right? Now, like in 7 days, I am going to do a week without technology. So then, unless I procrastinate or postpone that, but I cannot postpone that too much because then it aligns with like other activities. It is just a bit annoying. But it is funny for the video, so then it's worth it. I think. Because I was actually contemplating on cheating. Yes, I was contemplating whether I should skip it because it's technically then not 7 days, but it's then 2 weeks. But then I was like, yeah, but at the same time, tomorrow I still have dinner and I still have breakfast. So then the 7th day would be a bit anticlimactic if I didn't do this. So I will make this, I thought, because it will be fun and it is true to the challenge. I was just making up excuses for why I didn't have to make it, but then I was like, no, I will do it. I will do it, just like every challenge. You cannot just back down because you don't like it. Right? Was that the last song of the inspirational playlist? It was. That is a bit embarrassing. We can go to the fantasy song playlist. How about that? I'm sweating. I'm sweating. This game is not good for my sanity. Ah! I don't comprehend. I don't comprehend. I thought by now I would be a lot further because I only plan on really streaming for another half an hour, which is not ideal, but I really wanted to keep this a short stream because I am a bit tired. And then we can at least call it a day early. And then I might stream on Thursday if that is okay with you. Or another day. Or Friday. I don't know. Because I do have to beat this game eventually. And then I just want to stream earlier. Which should be fine since I no longer have to make these super elaborate foods anymore. Good. Thank you. That was close. Sometimes I'm getting close and I'm getting false hope. That's what we call it. Like there, false hope. It's not real hope. You know what I'm starting to regret? That I took 2 shots of instant coffee. Or not 2 shots, but like two of the espresso packs. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I'm an addict. I probably am. After the Huberman video, I really became addicted to coffee. It's really sad. What I do for content. What I do for my 74 subscribers now. Today I got an extra subscriber on the main channel. Because the Duolingo video is still getting views. It's still getting views, surprisingly. And I'll show you the messages yesterday that my friend, whose name begins with an O and ends with an R. You know, the one that I was with on Friday as well. He watched it and he said that it's really good. That I clearly got very good at editing, or much better at editing. And that he was like famous YouTuber, let's go. Of course we're not there yet, but it is at least a good sign that he really did notice the big improvement, I guess, in editing. But I think this cooking video will be very funny because it's more candid. You know, with all my other videos, it's very scripted. Everything is planned out, kind of. But this one is very candid, the cooking video, because you cannot really plan how the cooking goes. Or at least I can't. So it's just very, very silly, very... I think it's gonna be very fun. As long as the audio is good, which is I hope. You'll hear a lot of strange sounds from me. Definitely. Yeah, it will be very... I of course also have things scripted out and things planned. More planned. But I think it's a very nice mix. So it makes me think that the not using devices for a week will also be very fun. Because that will of course be also candid. It will just be me living my life, but then without devices. And then when I... And then, of course, with Quinton being there for Luxembourg, that should also be very fun. And we can just, yeah, think of silly things together. And every single time I'm with him, he is always suggesting these very funny extra bits to add. So, looking forward to that. We're going in June, for the first week of June, probably. I don't understand. How did I do it last time? I don't know how I did it last time. Fun things to look forward to? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, of course, practicing the splits again. Let's see if I can do it this time. I hope so. I'll be doing that during the week as well for no devices. Because what else am I gonna do? Did your friend make it home safe? Am I gonna get a physical book? Probably. I'll probably have to. What else am I gonna do? I cannot read Circle of Inevitability because we have it online. That's nice. It also always does, right? It's the same as how if you are not here, streaming takes so long. The hours take forever. But now that you're here, an hour flew by super fast, right? And that's just nice. Maybe it's just the effect that you have on people, but it is when you're with friends, it flies by faster. So during No Phone Week, we can't watch anything during dinner? No. We have to have conversation. Ew! Ew! Yeah, we cannot watch anything. I mean, maybe you can. Yeah, you can watch something, but I cannot join you. Yeah, talking to me, ew. I mean, it's okay. I can... It will train my mental fortitude of not despising you. No, just kidding. Just kidding. These are songs that I didn't add to my playlist. It's just on autoplay. Okay, we try that again. We try again and again. Until we finally succeed. Almost. Almost. Still very nice. Very nice what? I already forgot what we were talking about. Music? Oh, yes. But I don't know. With this song, for example, I don't... Oh, I should have just... I need to stop chilling just there and keeping my hammer straight. I should just keep going. Keep dragging myself up. Grandpa? Yeah. Getting there in age. Because it's almost April already, right? Which means it's almost May, which means I'm almost closer to 30 than to 20. I already am, but it's okay. Although you've been saying that I look older, and I don't get ID'd anymore at places, then I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, like when I went to buy an alcoholic beverage earlier, or this Friday, I was talking about it. And then the lady from the store, because she heard me, she was like, well, since you're talking about it anyways, can I still see your ID? And I was like, yeah, of course. But nowadays, for example, when I'm at the Albertijn, when I'm at the supermarket, I don't get ID'd anymore. You'll never... Oh. No, it wasn't really being ID'd. Yeah. So I guess people do think I'm starting to look older, but that's also because my stubble grows out so much faster nowadays than it did 2 years ago. Do I get ID'd when I'm wearing my glasses? No. Yes. I mean, I was wearing contacts. I don't... I don't know. I have no clue. Usually when I go to places where I would have to get ID'd, I'm wearing contacts. But it's mostly the stubble. No, because I always got ID'd while wearing contacts. I rarely wear my glasses when I'm outside. Well, nowadays I do because I don't really go anywhere else. But I don't, in general, I don't like wearing glasses outside. It feels icky. Icky is not the right word, but it just doesn't feel nice. Stubble. Oh, just I was like, stumble? What are you talking about? I'm not stumbling. Yeah, it's for sure the stubble. I mean, you agree, right? That with the stubble, I look older. Wait, I need to adjust my camera because I noticed that I'm very low. Better? Is this better? It probably is. Yeah, I think it is. It's funny how a little bit of facial hair can do to you. Or it's funny how a little bit of facial hair can completely change people's perception of you. They can no longer see that I look like I'm 15. Like they used to always think. Sounds like I'm in denial about looking old. Okay, listen. I still don't look old. Some people still think I look 15. It's just fewer people that think I look 15. And it also just helps that I shave less because I'm not really going anywhere, right? So that's why the stubble comes out. Indeed. Indeed. It's okay. I don't mind looking 15. I'm used to it. And I will stay this way my entire life, hopefully. Once I'm 30, I will look 22. And then people will be like, whoa, Wow, you're so young yet so old. We still haven't gotten past this part. It's ridiculous. It is getting a bit ridiculous, not gonna lie. And exactly when I say that, we do it. Finally, the first time this stream. The very first time this stream. That is so funny. That is so funny. And then we go here. We sit down on here. On the snowman booty. Finally. Finally. Some progress. We slowly sit down. Very good. Very good. No!
Oh no.
Okay, I didn't fall all the way back down, but we got an attempt at least. It is very sad. I know. It is sad. But that is part of it. At least we did this fast. That is good. Can we do this fast as well? Okay, so we sat down. We sat down right here. And then we... Ka-chow! Almost. Not quite. Not quite. But there's a newborn positivity right now. I'm feeling positive about it again. That was close again. I'm just getting close. There's hope. Hope has come back. And that is also worth something. Right? We sit down at the edge. And then we... Eat! Okay, not like that. Almost. Almost. Yes, that is the way. Okay. Good, good. 2 times in 2 minutes. Better progress. Better progress. We just needed 1.5 hours to get used to the mechanics again. Oh? Have we been on this one before? Is this a new PB? I think this is a new PB. We sit down. Oh? Oh? Oh, we've never been here before. Okay, you cannot see it right now. Let me move my camera. It says, "Do not ride the snake." Wait, let me stop the music. Okay, so it says, "Do not ride the snake," and we really do not want to ride the snake because it will bring us all the way to the very beginning. And then we have to do Orange Town again. We have to do everything again. Yeah. Yeah. So we really don't want to do that. We really don't want to do that. So let's hide it with my camera so we don't think about it. It would be very terrifying if we do. I say we go back to the cinematic songs because we're back at very inspirational bits to where we've never been before. We grab this bucket, I believe.
We have the same taste.
Oh,
you and
he's
I.
back.
It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
Rude. Rude. You didn't have to put that snake in for me. I'm so scared. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you I didn't ride that snake. That would have been my nightmare. Now, can I grab this? No, it's slippery. Oh! How do I get there? How do I get there? Like, do I... No shot I can make it if I jump like this, right? Because it's... Can I? I can try at least. Okay. Sit down here. Yeet! Oh! Oh! But how do I get up this wall? This seems very steep and very slippery. Oh, but there's this part. Can I sit down here? Yes. Okay. There are kind of like holds that I can sit in. I think if I'm careful. Like that. Like that. Oh. Very carefully. We do this slowly. There are holds. And then I sit down here. I sit down here. Exactly where my hammer is. Yes. Yes. I feel it. I'm not sure that is a hold. It is not. We're back in the previous one. That is good. Okay. And we sit back down. Because we want to stay calm. Okay, this is okay. We got the hold back. We got this hold back. Very calmly. Yes. Calm and collected. Calm and collected. No. Okay. I was no longer calm and collected. I thought I had to go fast because I had the feeling that the hold was higher that time since I couldn't make it with my hammer. But these ones are still fine without, because the hole is there. It's right here. The hold is right here. So we sit down here again very calmly. And then the next hole is right here. Yes. Very good. Right here. And then for the next one, we need to be a bit faster. We need to be right there. Yes. We climbing the mountain. Is that a hold? It seems to be a hold, yes. I'm slipping a bit. And that is okay. We just want to sit down here in this hold. Very good. Is that a hold? It is not. Is this a hold? It is. It is. It is. Very slowly. We sit down. We sit down. Thank you. Thank you. And then we grab this here. Okay, that's okay. There's a hold right there. Calm down. Calm down.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer?
No.
I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man, nor the man's hand. In this you're his will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
What a philosophical question. That was not a hold. That was not a hold. This is a hold. I can sit here if I cannot sit there. I need to sit here. I need to sit here because my mouse pad is running out of space. I'm near the edge of my mouse pad every single time. Here we go. We're almost back. Okay, that's okay. Patience. Patience. We need patience more than anything. It's a virtue. Here we are. Climb the mountain. And we sit down right here. As we did every single time. Okay, good luck at the bathroom. That seems deep. We sit down. We sit down. Yes. There we go. We're almost at the top of the mountain. This seems deep. Concentrate. Will. Power. We sit down. Dreaming. Dreaming that we will make this. That seems deep. That seems very deep. That seems like I can sit down there. No, 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 no. Oh! I was all the way at the top and fell down. Okay. I need to find the holds again. Right there. There's a hold. I need to stop being so hasty. I got there with patience. And patience shall get me there again. Patience shall get me there again. Right here. And then this one we did have to skip. Not like that. Thank you. Thank you. I really need to be careful that I don't slip off my mouse mat. Okay, patience, patience. We got here with patience. We got here with patience. We should keep that in mind. We slowly climb to where patience has brought us before. We slide until the next hold. This is the next hold. And we sit down right there. Safely. Was this the one that we had to do instantly? I believe so. I guess not. Patience. 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 Patience and speed combined. The best of both worlds. Thank you, thank you. Okay, that wasn't safe. Calm. Calm. Let's sit down here. Let's sit down here before we ruin it. Whatever we do, we don't want to be hasty. We don't want to boost ourselves all the way to the bottom and then accidentally ride the snake. That would be the nightmare of all nightmares, wouldn't it? It would. Let me answer that rhetorical question myself. It would be my nightmare. We get back into this hold. Right here. And then we feel a bit. This seems good. It wasn't good. This seems very good though. Very deep. This seems very deep. And that is what we want. So we can sit down. Alright. Sit back down here. And then we want to grab, it was right here. Right? It was right there. We grab here. It's very, very deep. So much space for my big pot to sit down. That doesn't seem that deep. That seems deep. And we sit down. We sit down again. That seems quite deep. Let's wait. Okay, that is deep. Good. Good. Hashtag I'm 14 and this is deep. The music is fitting. Indeed. This seems deep. That seems very deep. It wasn't as deep as I thought. Okay. We saved it. My mouse is slipping again. We stay calm. No! No! Oh! Oh! What happened there? What even happened? That was cringe. Calm down. No. No. Okay. We get back onto the bucket. Like that. Very good. Very calm. We stay zen. We sit down. And then we boost. Okay, that was not good enough. That was not good enough. But it's okay. Just gotta get back onto the bucket. Back onto the bucket. Oh! No! Okay, not back to orange at least. Still sad though. I'm still quite sad about it. That hurts. And that's why I think we're gonna end it as soon as we get back to the hole. Because it is quite late. And we should both go sleep. We got so far today. We were so near the end. But it wouldn't be a Foddian game without hardship, right? It wouldn't be a true challenge if everything was smooth sailing. So we should be grateful for this learning experience. We should be grateful for the entertainment that this provides us. Only if we manage to frame it that way somehow can we persevere to go again another day. Like this. And we'll give this one little shot to see if we can make it. And if not, that is okay.
No.
And so we end today exactly where we started. But of course, we have changed as a person, so that is good, right? Right? We got further than we've ever been. But yeah, for now, I do say we leave it at this because I'm sweaty and I've had enough for today. And then I think we continue on Thursday or Friday. Let's see. But yeah, as always, thank you very much for joining. Oh, I need to pause the timer. I almost forgot. Boop. Let me take a picture of it this time so I know exactly where we were. Bloop. Like a checkpoint. Then, all right. Thank you so much for joining as always. And good night. I hope you sleep well. And see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. I need to press end stream somehow. Bye bye. Bye bye.